Hello dear guests and subscribers of my channel, my name is Salomon, and today in this video we are going to continue to discuss the temporary unit Royal Ghost that was added to the game recently and is available for the limited period of time. But today there will be another army composition, because as many people are using Royal Ghosts in the Legend League, there are now the ring bases, the anti-2-star bases that are frequently used in the Legendary League, and I will show you the army composition that can be easily used for the anti-2-star bases, and you will be able to triple most of them. Here for your information, my last 2 days in the Legend League, and you see that there are lots of triples, but there are also lots of 2 stars with high percentage, and the reason for that is that you have to find the balance between the time of using your Royal Ghosts and the time of using your heroes, because sometimes I try to use Royal Ghosts, all of the Royal Ghosts to destroy as much defenses as possible, but because of that I send my heroes too late to triple the base. And here you see the army composition that I'm using right now. So I'm using the Royal Ghosts together with some loons and some witches, and this is a battle blimp with super archers. And the reason is that super archers have a very long distance of attack, and this allows you to destroy town hall even without landing just besides it. And also sometimes I'm using my Grand Warden ability to get the battle blimp directly to the town hall, because when the town hall is in the center, there is no way to get there without using the Grand Warden. Now I will show you several replays showing you how I'm tripling the base, and I also will show you some of my attacks where I did a time fail, and I will explain you why this time fail happened and how you can avoid it. Okay guys, so we are starting with the first replay, and you see that this is an anti-2-star base, so the town hall is just in the middle of the base, and it is surrounded with the heavy defenses, the scatter shots, the monolith, the clan castle, and so on. And here I'm using the battle blimp but without the Grand Warden ability, because I can get to the town hall without this ability, as it is pretty near. And you also see that I'm using some goblins in the clan castle before the super archers. Actually you can take 4 super archers instead of 3 as I'm taking now, but without goblins in the clan castle you can trigger some giant bombs in the center, and with that you can lose your super archers. Because of that I'm taking 6 goblins, and they are getting out of the blimp before the archers, and they can trigger all the giant bombs, and with that super archers will be safe. So here I destroyed the town hall in the center. I also destroyed some heavy defenses, and then I'm starting to send Royal Ghosts just around the base, trying to get as much defenses as possible. And besides, I'm trying to destroy some important defenses, for example single inferno towers, heroes, eagle artillery, scatter shots, and so on. Sometimes scatter shots is impossible to get because they are in the center, but I just destroying everything. And here you see I'm trying to use as much ghosts as possible, but basically I should send my heroes and then add the ghosts, because this way I will spend less time, but from the other side I will get more damage for my heroes. And this is the balance that I was talking about. So you need to find the right time to send your heroes so they don't get too much damage, but you still get enough time to destroy the base. Sending my heroes together with witches. Actually I'm now switching to healers and witches, because sometimes you just need to get some healing for your heroes so they can destroy as much defenses as possible. And here I'm taking my Grand Warden together with my heroes, and this is also a very good moment, because with Grand Warden ability your heroes can destroy much more defenses. But in some cases you cannot allow yourself to use your Grand Warden with your heroes, as you need to protect the battle blimp. In some cases the town hall is so much defensed that you won't get there without the Grand Warden ability. And in the next replays I will show you such bases, and I will also show you some time failed attacks, so you can understand what can go wrong in this army composition and what you should do not to get the time failed basically. But here you see it's a triple and I still have my queen ability, and I even didn't use that ability. Another base, and here is a good example of a base where you cannot get without the Grand Warden ability. So if you just send some loons and Battle Blimp, it won't get to the town hall, and it won't even get near the town hall. But because super archers, as I said in the beginning, have so long range of attack that you don't necessarily need to get just besides the town hall. You can land even in the next compartment to the town hall and still be able to destroy the town hall. So I'm sending some loons, adding the battle blimp, also using my Grand Warden ability, and here the battle blimp comes all the way to the town hall, getting some damage, but under the ability it doesn't go through, and I'm using clone spells with the rage spell to get the maximum damage that I can in the center. The invisibility spell, by the way, is triggered, but for super archers it's not a problem because they can wait, destroy something else, and then return to the town hall and destroy it. So everything is destroyed. By the way, I should use my invisibility spell better in the center, and that would allow me to destroy the multi-inferno also. Actually, the usage of the invisibility spell is also a very important thing, and you should always try to make invisible only your archers without any defenses around them. For example, here I could destroy multi-inferno, as I said. So now I'm trying to destroy as many defenses as possible, but actually this attack is a time fail, and I'm showing you just what was the mistake that I made. I was trying to destroy the eagle artillery, of course, because this will deal lots of damage to my heroes, but actually I should send my heroes just in this moment, not waiting for some more time, because this will save me some seconds that I will lack in the end of the attack. Adding archer just to get all the enemy CC troops to the corner of the base, but actually all this time I'm losing for my attack. I should start like 10-15 seconds earlier. So adding my king, also adding some witches and queen lately, and here I'm using the poison spell, but actually I think I should not use it because only for one super loon it's not a big deal. It would be taken by my witches and my queen. Also, one mistake in this attack is that I used my queen ability instead of my royal champion ability, and that was also a thing that maybe could save me this attack. So I'm adding like a wall breaker, but it didn't make it to the wall. And here you will see that I wanted to trigger the royal champion ability, but instead I used my queen ability just in several seconds. You see, instead of royal champion ability, I used my queen ability, but she was not taking any damage, and she was with full health, so I should not use that ability. But it was a misclick, and because of that the ability was wasted. And also you see that I still have my king with half of HP, my queen with full health, a lot of small units, but I don't have enough time, so time is running out. There was some more defenses, but I think I could made it to the end, to the triple, if I had like 25 seconds left instead of this, and it would be a triple actually. And the reason is that I have sent my heroes too late. I should start earlier with them. I should focus on destroying the eagle artillery and then just send the heroes to make a triple. Another base, another 92-star base with a town hall just in the middle, and also X-bows, monolith, the eagle artillery, the spell towers, and so on and so on. So the center looks pretty tough. And with the trick with the super archers and battle blimp, you just get rid of all tough defenses in the middle. Actually, like the most part of them. Battle Blimp comes to the center, you see my goblins running out, and then I'm using the clone spells, rage spell, invisibility spell, and just waiting to destroy everything. One by one, the invisibility spell, my Grand Warden went down, my pet is still running, and actually I like in the next attacks I changed the pet because I don't see any any good point to use this pet with the Grand Warden if you use your Grand Warden ability and himself early in the beginning of the attack. So the pet is almost wasted, and you don't use full full pet. I don't know how to say, but I think that you should use this pet with another heroes. I switched it to my king. Now I'm starting my attack, and the reason why I sent my heroes so early is that I wanted this pet to switch to my king or queen and to help them, but instead this pet just took away my healers and went to the opposite direction. But nevertheless, the pet did well and destroyed some more defenses, and while my heroes are coming into the center of the base, I'm using some more royal ghosts, and this exactly scenario I think is the best. So you start your attack with your heroes, and then you start adding your ghosts one by one from different directions. With that, for example, your ghost will tank for your heroes, and on the opposite side your heroes will tank for the ghosts, and this is like a symbiotic attack that is pretty good, I think. And actually this attack ended up with a triple exactly because I used my heroes early enough. By the way, healers didn't do anything in this attack because they were healing the pet and then they were trying to heal the ghosts, but actually it didn't worth it. But my queen came to the end, and exactly because of early heroes I made it to triple, and I did have enough time to finish up the base, even coming through the walls, but still enough time to triple. And this is a good example when you should exactly send your heroes. Now we're switching to the next replay, and here is another base with the town hall in the center, and here is another good example what can go wrong in this army composition. So here I'm using my Grand Warden together with some loons and the Battle Blimp, using my Grand Warden ability early enough to protect the Battle Blimp, and it comes to the middle of the base. And the bad thing for your Battle Blimp can be a Tornado Trap, and here you see the Tornado Trap was activated, and this trap took some of my archers just outside of the invisibility spell, and because of that I didn't have enough power to destroy everything, and besides archers were targeting enemy heroes instead of the town hall, and I went out of the invisibility spells, and the town hall was not destroyed. And this is like 1% out of 100 when this can happen, because usually you can take out the town hall without any problems, but in some cases this can happen. But with the rest of your army you still are able to take 2 stars. For 3 stars it's not enough, because the town hall is a very important and strong defense, and because of that, if you lose your heroes on the town hall, you won't have enough firepower to finish up the base. But you still able to take 2 stars, and with such bases, if you don't take the town hall with your blimp, usually it's 1 star, but with this army composition it's still a safety 2 stars, but not a 3 star actually, but usually it's a good percentage overall. So I'm ending up with 2 stars, but this case is like very rare. Usually you are able to destroy town hall and you are able to triple or get 95+%, and actually I'm attacking on the like 5,800 trophies, so the bases are good, not easy ones, and still I'm getting some good percentage and some good 2 stars. And we are jumping to the next replay, another example of anti 2-star base, also the layout that was frequently used for Town Hall 14s, I remember. And here we again start with the Battle Blimp and Loons, sending them to the middle of the base, and we need to destroy the Town Hall as usual. So you see example when the archers don't come close to the Town Hall, but I'm using some clone spells further, so the cloned archers will appear closer to the center, and with that I'm able to destroy the Town Hall and also some defenses in the center with the last invisibility actually. So archers took out the Town Hall, but Unfortunately, they didn't take any of the multi-inferno towers, which would be nice. But they lured out the CC, destroyed the CC building, and here I'm starting to create a funnel with my ghost. And here is another example what can go wrong. I mean, this replay is a time fail. So the reason for that is that I was using my ghost too long, and I should start the attack with my heroes earlier. And I think yeah, the best case would be I just create a funnel with ghosts, then add my heroes, and then continue to use ghosts to destroy as much as possible. For example, I could start with heroes from the top of the base, and then while my heroes are making all the way through the base, I could add some ghosts on the sides to destroy enemy heroes, and so on and so on. And here you see how much time I have lost while trying to destroy as much as possible with the ghost. So I'm just sharing my bad experience with you, so you can avoid repeating these mistakes. So maybe you will be more successful than I. Now I'm starting with my heroes, king, queen, archers, and healers, killing the enemy CC troops with the poison spell, and also sending my royal champion. Actually, in my opinion, I should send my royal champion from the top, from the 12 o'clock, not from this side, because with that my royal champion is getting into the center, and with other heroes just getting all the damage from the multi-infernos and the raged defenses. But nevertheless, I made it through all the defenses, the eagle artillery, the multi-inferno, the axe-bow, the scatter shot, everything was destroyed. But I was it was a lack of time, so I didn't have enough time to finish up the base, and it's very unfortunate. And the reason, as I said, is just the late start of heroes in this attack. So I see, sorry, you see that I'm getting rid of the scatter shot, all the defenses, and the last two buildings are the gold storage and the bomb tower that are not a threat. But still they were not destroyed, and it's again a 2-star attack with the 98%, so only two buildings to triple. And the last replay, guys, just an example how you can attack a regular base. I mean, for example, here is a box base. I just want to show you how you can use this army composition if it's not a ring base or anti 2-star base, because with this anti 2-star bases, I hope that you understood how you can deal with. And here is an example how you can attack bases when the town hall is not in the center of the base and on the edge. So the first thing you have to think about is how you can destroy as much defenses as possible. And on this exactly type of layout, the best thing is to send your battle blimp just in the middle of the base, because from that point you will be able to reach so many defenses. For example, two enemy heroes, I think some inferno towers, actually all of them, the monolith and so on, and the clan castle building. So if you send the battle beam to the center, you destroy like half of the base. Then the next step is to take out the town hall. And here also a good example of early hero dive, and I did it because I wanted to move my Grand Warden with the heroes. If I did not send my heroes, then the Grand Warden will continue to destroy buildings, and sometime later he will come to some defenses and they will kill him. And if I send my heroes, they will trigger Grand Warden and he will follow them. And as you know, he follows like in the end of the attack, so behind the heroes, so he doesn't get any damage, and he adds his aura to my heroes. And then the most important thing is to take care of the town hall. I'm sending some ghosts to take it out before my heroes comes to that location, but actually they still got the damage from the poison, but nevertheless they didn't get damage from the explosion. And I'm starting with my royal champion on the other side of the attack, just to help my heroes and to destroy as much defenses as possible. By the way, here I had enough time, and the reason for that is that I have sent my heroes very early, and I think this is a good example how the attack should go. But on the other side, you will get some additional damage from defenses because royal ghosts won't destroy them. and it's a triple, guys. So this army composition is very good for very different, like for variety of bases that you can meet in the Legend League. Either it's anti 2-star bases or anti 3-star bases. It doesn't matter a lot because super archers are so powerful, and the ghosts also are very powerful, and combined they are destroying each type of base, but you should be very careful with time. And this is the only trick and tip that I want to give you. And I also shared with you not 3-star replays, also to share my bad experience. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please leave comments, please subscribe the channel and share this video with your friends. I see you in the next video. It was Solomon. Bye.